Hey, welcome back to Major Slack Videos, your first stop for easy Elden Ring gameplay, and welcome to Shadow of the Erdtree, the first Elden Ring DLC released just last week, Thursday at 6 p.m. in the Eastern Time Zone to be exact. I've been playing it non-stop ever since. It is intended for endgame level character builds. Seriously, everything in this DLC hits like a freaking Mack truck, and then afterwards beats you down several dozen times, just for good measure. I'm not kidding. This morning I died to a lamb and a rat ganging up on me in the DLC. It was the most embarrassing Elden Ring death I've ever had to be had to endure. It was bad. They wiped me out in New York minute. They just ganged up on me. Boom, I was done. So everything in the DLC, don't take anything for granted, okay, as we proceed through. If you're new to the channel and you want to get ready for the DLC very quickly, go to my channel homepage and follow the walkthrough entitled How Normal People Can Beat Elden Ring in under 22 hours, followed by a short DLC prep run. Alright, that will set you up with the exact Spellblade build that I'm using for this DLC run, okay? Here we are at level 146, and in order to unlock the DLC, you have to do two things only. All you have to do is beat Radahn, the Radahn boss fight down in, that would be Redmane Castle. Right there. Actually, it's right here. Star Scourge Radahn. And you have to beat Mohg, the Lord of Blood, which is where we are now. In the arena where the Mohg Lord of Blood fight took place. That's all that's required, okay? Technically, to get into the DLC. But I strongly recommend that you have a character build up around level 150. We're just a little short here, so it's slightly underpowered, but we can do it. Just stick with the slack and you won't get whacked. Alright, so that's it. Without further ado, let's get up, let's get into it, let's get involved.
Major Slack Videos.
First thing I'm going to do is set up my spell roll, set up a special DLC spell roll. Take all this out. First would be Night Comet. Next would be Star Shower. Definitely. It would be very useful on Horseback. Next would be Cannon of Heim. I didn't really use that much, but I don't want to go without it. Don't leave home without it. Next would be Rock Sling. Next would be Terra Magica. Next would be Full Moon. Renella's Full Moon. And finally, of course, Comet Azure. Done. Flask. Let's go with safety first. 7 and 7. Wondrous Physic. Let's set it up with some Cerulean Hidden Tear and Magic Shrouding Cracked Tear. Ashes of War. Our melee baby, the Great Stars. We've currently have the Lightning Affinity on it and the Lion's Claw. Let's change it to the Magic Affinity. We're gonna get the most bang for our buck out of that. And that is it. This is my equipment. In case you're new to the channel, carrying Regal Scepter plus 10. Magic Great Stars plus 24. Hornbow plus 25. And let's switch this over to Magic Bow and Arrows. Banished Night Steel. Banished Night Steel. I hear you, officer. I never drink and drive. I always drink first and drive after. Okay, enough of that. Banished Night Shield 25. Staff of Loss and the Meteorite Staff. And this is my armor. And talismans. Let's swap this out. Always have, yeah, we want to stay nice and healthy. So Taker's Cameo. And the last one's going to be variable. For now, let's put in Arrows Reach. Okay, so that's our loadout. This, let's swap it out for some Rainbow Stones. I strongly recommend that you have a lot of Rainbow Stones. This is a very vertical gamescape in the DLC. And there's lots of hidden stuff. It's nuts. You really have to look around to find everything. So yeah, that's good. That's good. Everything is good. We're sporting the Mimic Tier Ashes plus 10. That's it. Couple of new features. This here, mark new items and show recent items tab. in display. I'm going to turn both of these on. Next, something I really love. Map menu cursor movement. It's by default set to keyboard only, or you can set it to keyboard and mouse. Okay, so when I bring up the map, you can now use the mouse to move the map. This is fantastic. I love you, From Software. Here's a big sloppy wet smooch for you. Mwah! That's fantastic. That is a great idea. Now, if they would just do the final thing that I would love them to do and disable reset camera from lock on. If they did that, oh my god, I would worship them. But I don't think they're going to do that. Anyway, so that's it. Enough. To get underway, let's talk to this individual here, who appears after you complete or beat, not Radon, but Moog, the Lord of Blood, right? And she, I believe it's a she, appears.
Ah, were you guided here by kindly Mikula? I am Leda. And like you, I was guided by faith along his honorable path. Touch the withered arm, and you too will be transported to the realm of Shadow where Mikula the Kind now dwells. My compatriots are there already. Like us, they have heard kindly Mikula's call. If you can find them, they are certain to lend you aid.
Alright, anything else?
Come now. Touch the withered arm and travel to the realm of Shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
Alright, so like the lady said, touch the withered arm and travel to the land of Shadow. So that's all you have to do. And we are in. Alright, saddle up, lock and load, let the games begin. Alright, and we're good. And welcome to the land of shadows. Yes, sir. Alright. First Side of Grace is here. In the land of shadows, at every Side of Grace, you're going to notice two new options. Shadow Realm Blessing. And if you go on that, you're going to see, I heard somebody complaining that what this was pronounced Shadow Tree Blessing. I have yet to corroborate that, so I'm going to call it Shadow Tree Blessing. And Revered Spirit Ash Blessing. This one will upgrade your weapons, add damage to your weapons. You find these things called Shadow Tree Fragments, and this one will upgrade your Spirit Ash. Yeah, great. So we're going to be gathering some of those already in this first video. Look at the map, and we have a map beacon right here. I'm still not used to using the mouse. I gotta get used to using the mouse to move the map around. Alright, on the way down to the map beacon. Gotta watch out for this dude here, this Curseblade. I believe they're called Curseblades. A force to be reckoned with. So we're gonna harass him with a magic bow and arrow, and then finish him off with some rock sling. Alright, rock sling, wait till them lock on, and then we're going to spam rock sling while strafing right. He's eventually going to start shooting crap at you. Oh, I thought I could get away without getting hit. I was going to say, wow, it's the first time I got away did it without getting hit. Okay, yeah, those things are a force to be reckoned with up close. Do it just like that and you'll be just fine. While we are proceeding, let's swap this out for the Blessed Dew Talisman. And we can go down. To get the map. Alright, new map found. Let's go get our first Revered Spirit Blessing. It's right here. See this little diamond here? With a beacon there. If you just look to the east and look for that tall spire there. And these are pretty much the easiest enemies right here. Easy pickings. There we go, revered Spirit Ash. So we can upgrade our Spirit Ashes. Let's go do that. Shadow Realm Blessings, Revered Spirit Ash. Use one Revered Spirit Ash to empower Blessing. There we go. Okay, now this is only good in the DLC. Once you exit the DLC, that you no longer have the blessing, but it comes back when you come back in the DLC. The number here refers to the strength of the blessing, not how many of those thingies you have to pick up to level up the next one. I was a little confused about that. So our Shadow Tree or Shadow Tree blessing is at 0, and our Revered Spirit Ash blessing is at 1. Alright, next. This is not applicable to our build whatsoever, but I know everybody in the Monkey's Uncle is going to scream that I missed it. So let's go do this. This is the Beast Claw. This is an NPC that only appears at night as far as I can tell. So put a beacon here. See these 4 trees here? Put a beacon right there in between these two. And see this curved line here? Put a beacon just inside that curved line there. Now this guy only spawns at night. He spawns in this area here. He's patrolling around. What we're going to do is use Star Shower to draw him out to the perimeter. He's like boxed in. He's corralled in. He can't go any further than here. So we're going to use that to our advantage. Okay, that's the plan. Let's do it. Wait till nightfall. I'm sure somebody's going to disagree with me about this, but that's the only time I've been able to get him to spawn is at night. And there's this little kind of monument. As soon as you pass it, well, I don't want to do any spoilers. Watch it now. Watch it. Oh no, watch it. Ah! Ah! It's scary. Okay, so we're going to leave that beacon there, go towards this beacon, and carefully look around for a guy patrolling. There he is. See right above my girl's head there? I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? Let's switch over to Star Shower. Okay, we want to harass him. And go towards our... where he's tethered. Okay, so he should not be able to go past... See, he's corralled. He can't go past this point. Yeah, your mom won't let you come out to play, will she? Now we can just spam night combat at him. No, you don't. There you go, little cheat trickery. Do it quickly before From Software patches it out. And for your effort to get the Beast Claw. This is basically an arcane melee weapon. Okay, so let's go back and wait till daytime. This is not applicable to our build at all. This is like the exact opposite of our build. Like we're like, you know, a ranged Spellblade. This is like for up close, you know, and personal. Risk life and limb kind of thing. For demonstrational purposes, let's slap this sucker on. It's badass. I have to admit, it's really badass. Okay, so there it is. It's got a fantastic combo. Okay, I'm just spamming the attack button. That's all I'm doing. Okay, and the weapon skill is like this. Is that badass or what? And if you two-hand it by holding down the action button and pressing the attack button, you have 2 beast claws. I'd love to fully upgrade this and... Hey, there you go. Beast Claw showcased. I will fully upgrade it and showcase it in another video. For now, let's continue. Alright, our first Shadow Tree, or Scadu Tree fragment can be found here. There's actually 2 of them. So let's put a beacon right about here and get on down there. We have to defeat a knight, which should be no problem because the game will let us use our Spear Dash, which is now upgraded. And let's collect some red flesh mushrooms. Watch enough. Okay, our main weapon of choice is going to be Knight Comet. So Staff of Loss in the left hand. And I'm wondering if I hooked up that and Magic Scorpion Charm, if I could one-shot these guys. Yes! Alright, good. Should have thought of that before. Great. Especially for those doggies. Okay, so I'm charging Knight Comet with Magic Scorpion Charm and Ritual Sword Talisman. Hold down the attack button. Instant kill. Very good. Okay, enemy group refill. There's our Knight. As soon as we get close, we'll be able to spawn our Spear Dash. Pardon me. I'm gonna go with Terra Magica and Full Moon. Hope my Spear Dash doesn't do something stupid. Don't use Rock Sling, you dumbass. There we go. For our efforts, we earned the Black Steel Great Hammer. I can't believe my Spear Dash actually went melee on him. Good job. Good job. Get you a case of beer for that one. Okay, so, this is also not applicable to our build. Let's see, let's look for the yellow exclamation mark. Where is this? Right there. Black Steel Great Hammer. Strength 25, Faith 17. that's what we got. That's not why we came here. We came here for we came here for a scattered tree fragment ×2. Done and done. Before we go out, let's go down this way to a little unmarked location. There's some mushrooms here. And let's go melee on these guys. Well, no, actually not. There we go. Yeah, I should have thought of that earlier. One shot these guys. Nice. Right, and Shazam, Blessing of America. What does that do, Slack? It does this. Completely restores HP and heals all ailments. America once created several of these physics for Mesmer's sake, but never again. Okay, so that's what it does. And Smithing Stone 4 ×2. Some shrooms. And what's my character's name again? Sorcerer Express. No, we gotta change that. What was I gonna call her? Sabrina. Yeah, let's call her Sabrina. Try to remember to do that before next video. Let's go melee for the next area. First, we want to take care of this doggy here. This is kind of a personal revenge thing here. Yeah, bad doggy. Bad. That's another thing that's killed me a number of times. Alright, under the waterfalls, we're going to find some do something. Uh-oh, Slack is kicking ass. Here come the authorities. These things here. Do gems. There's another one. Should be a third one over here somewhere. I missed it. Well, if you look around, it's there. I can't be bothered. Okay, it's another. Oh, here it is. Oh. Let's get our sneak on, go into this camp here. Yeah, come here, doggy. Yeah. Get some black fireflies. And again in here. And some fire coils in the... Oh, wait a minute. What's it now? Some fire coils in here. What are fire coils? Slack fire coils. These things are neat. Use FP to conjure tiny fire snakes from the spot that it is thrown. The writhing snakes pursue foes. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And our business here is concluded. Wait a minute. Next. See this crossroads here? Put a beacon right there, and that's where we're going. But we're gonna go up this side here in these kind of like these Erdtree Stormhawks, which once again will kill you in a New York minute. These things, like, it's just so yeah, let's walk softly and what did it just... Oh yeah, right. Star Shower. See, this is a spell that you can use on horseback. It's very effective for running away on horseback. Star Shower. There's one right there. These things here. You can easily kill them with a couple of Night Comets if you can, like, you know, take them by surprise. If not, switch over to Star Shower and just, like, run away like a little girl. like a little girl while you're spamming it. Yeah. Done. Okay, there's 5 of these. That's 1. There's another one right there. That's 2. Gotta look carefully for them because the game like puts lots of statues around that look just like them, and they kind of like, you know, they're really sneaky. There's one right there. Let's let them land. And they have a fake death. They'll flop over and they'll look like they're dead, but they're not really dead. That's 3. That over there is the nameless mausoleum with the black jail knight. He will 2-shot you. That's a tough fight in a very tight space. We'll table that for a later date. Should be another one of these hawks around here somewhere. There it is right there. And there's the final one over there. There we go. Enemy group refill. They're all dead. That one gave up a smithing stone. Actually, this is one over here. Okay, and the fire golem we're definitely tabling for a later date when we have some proper equipment to take him down. Are you another one of these guys here? Yeah, bird bitch. I hate these things. Ah, watch it now. Yeah, they could peck you to death in a New York minute. Look how much I've earned already. I earned 70,000 runes just like that. A little casual run through the opening here. Okay, so we're going to this side of Grace here. Got a little bit of business to take care of here. And here is another shadow tree fragment, or scatter tree fragment, however you want to pronounce it. So now we have 3. Okay, the first time you upgrade your weapons, it'll cost 1. The next time it'll cost 2. Take note of how much damage my Magic Great Stars is doing now. 893. Okay. Let's apply one of these babies. Use 1 scatter tree fragment to empower blessing. Now it's doing 938. So an increase of 43, approximately 5% extra damage per shot. Let's do it again. This time we'll have to spend 2. Now we're up to 982, and so on and so forth. It tends to vary per weapon, and I was disappointed to see that there's no increase in your sorcery scaling for staffs. I'm presuming it's the same for seals. Boo. Bad game. Bad. Well, you don't like sorcerers? I guess they think sorcerers are overpowered or something, I don't know. Alright, so let's talk to this dude here. Well, actually, I think it's...
Lady Leda spoke of you. You're that tarnished. Guided here by kindly Mikola. Weren't we all? I am Freya. I once fought alongside General Radahn. In battle, you can be sure I'll hold my own.
Okay.
Oh, another thing. Did you speak to our dour little friend? If you've yet to do so, Have him give you a map of the cross's whereabouts. You'll find more of them dotted about these lands. They are Mikola the Kind's footprints.
Okay, anything else?
If you've yet to do so, be sure to have
Okay,
Sumini.
we already heard that one. Alright, and our dour little friend is right here. And here is one of Mikola's crosses. Mostly lore, but it does have some strategic purpose. And I won't go into any spoilers about that. Alright, down and down, let's go talk to this guy right here.
Fie, another. Treading the heels of Mikola. Then, as that woman would surely say, we are in our purposes well aligned. But understand, your kind are not forgiven. The Erdtree is my people's enemy. By Marika long betrayed. Set aflame. I believe Mikola's apologies when he says our delivery will come, but never will I see your kind as worthy.
Alright, some nice happy thoughts. Anything else?
And yet my oath I cannot overlook. If Mikola it is whom you would seek, then comrade, allow me to give you this. These are the sites of the crosses I found. I urge you, follow after Mikola. As long as you abide by his footfalls, you will be no enemy to me.
Alright, we're given the cross map. I told to check inventory. There it is right there. It's one of those barely give you any information, typical Elden Ring maps, but you can see 3 crosses there mapped on it, or marked on it rather. Simple map drafted by a Hornstein, marked with locations of golden crosses. These crosses indicated Mikola's footprints. Alright, done. Next. Oh, I never noticed this before. Empyrean Blood Virgin, okay. Let's get rid of that. And let's go up here and get another scattered tree fragment there. And discover another site of grace here. Okay, they're gonna start hucking ballista bolts at us as we start crossing the bridge. There are a couple of things to pick up as we go across the bridge. If we could just spam the pickup. There they are. Should be able to get across no problem. Ballista bolts. And I missed that one. That's a double back for it after we take out this guy. Great. Okay. I'm saying great because I'm one-shotting these guys now. Whereas before I was taking 2 shots, so it was kind of annoying. How about you guys? Great, one-shot you guys too. Okay. Now that my ritual sword is no longer in effect. Watch it now. See that? That's one thing I really wish they do. Disengage the reset camera from the lock-on. I would love if they did that, gave us the option to do that. I never ever use reset camera. Never. Not once. Well, no, that's not true. I have a way of quickly turning around if it... Hang on, I'll show you. Okay, and I believe this is a cookbook. No, it's Lost Ashes War. Yeah, that's really useful. Oh, you can use your spear dash here. And there's a new kind of golden rune, as you can see, called Broken Runes. These are worth 500 runes each. Go in your inventory. There you go. Broken Runes, 500 runes each. Okay, let's go wait till daytime. And there is another shadow tree or a scatter tree fragment right, boom, here. Alright. So we need to collect another one before we can do another upgrade. Don't need this. Yep, see, use 2 fragments, we only have 1. Alright, that is it for this video. What I want to do next, I want to put in a separate video because people are going to be looking for how to do this, and that is how to get down to this area here. Which is a lot more difficult than you'd think. It's really insane what you have to do to get down there. This is called the Cerulean Coast. And it's like oddly colored. It's like entirely red. But when you get down there, you see why do they color it red? Anyways, that's coming up next video. This is directly relevant to our Spellblade build. So yeah, we want to speedrun there and get a couple of kick-ass weapons that are perfect for an intelligence build. That's what's coming up next. The run to the Cerulean Coast, how to get there. Alright, thanks a lot for watching. If you thought this was remotely entertaining and or informative, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, post a comment, and most importantly, subscribe to make sure you get all my videos hot off the press. Alright, the DLC has begun. See you next time. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes. Alright? Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.